Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Accenture's webinar on Amazon Connect. My name is Julius, and I'm part of the AWS capability team here in Accenture. Amazon Connect is an AWS contact center solution which provides a seamless experience across voice and chat for your customers and agents. You can set up a contact center in minutes that can scale up to support millions of customers. Before we start the webinar, let me mention a couple of house rules. Number one, this session will be recorded. If you feel uncomfortable being included in the recording, you may drop off from this call. Second, you may post your questions anytime in the chat window found in the right hand of the screen. Should you want to post anonymously, just take the post as anonymous in the box found below. Without any more delay, let's start the webinar now. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. So I'll introduce myself first. Okay. So my name is John Carmona, or you can call me Pip. I am an AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate, and I am actually one of the AWS capability lead here in Accenture. And I've been working with projects involved in Amazon Connect. Okay, so that sums up about me. Okay, so we are here to talk about Amazon Connect. Okay, so what it is, what can it do for you, and later on we'll show you a demo of one of our sample solution created on top of Amazon Connect, and then later on we will show you how you can easily create a solution here in Amazon Connect. Okay, so what is Amazon Connect? Okay, so basically Amazon Connect is one of the services of AWS. So it is actually a cloud-based contact center solution. Okay, so just a fun fact, it is initially built to serve Amazon's contact center needs because Amazon has like 1 million customers, and so in order for them to address their needs and to address their change or demands. So they have created this Amazon Connect. Okay, so what is this? So what can it do for you? And yeah, so basically Amazon Connect it serves as an infrastructure for your voice solution. Okay, so with this you can connect your customers to your contact center, to your agents to address their concerns. Okay, so um, with this, this is a computer telephone integration technology wherein the telephone can interact with a computer. Okay, so and then another benefit or one of the key features of this is that for your conversation we can record calls. So like for example, there is a call and then you want to you can automatically record those calls. Okay, so also one thing we can do with Amazon Connect is to create an IVR. So for those of you who don't know what an IVR is, so imagine or I believe most of you have actually called your internet service provider. Okay, so before you actually reach an agent, so it's going to prompt you like press one to check if you want to check your balance, press one. If you want to to an agent to address some concerns, so press two. So that is what we are talking about when we say an IVR. Okay, so and then we also have this feature for Amazon Connect, which is the automatic call distributor. So let's say a lot of at a certain given time there are a lot of callers. So Amazon Connect is intelligent enough to redirect you to an available agent. Okay, so other features, key features for this is that um, it is providing you a contact control panel. So this is used by agents. So later on, we will see what this looks like. And then some another feature for this is that for your callers, you can actually create your personal or the dynamic contact flows. Okay, and then so lastly, I just want to highlight. It can also track metrics and do some reporting for you automatically. So like for example, if you want to track how many calls were answered or how many calls were missed, so you can easily track that using Amazon Connect. Okay, so these are some of the key features of Amazon Connect. Okay, so why should we use Amazon Connect? Okay, so here are some of the benefits of using Amazon Connect. Okay, so first is this is to improve customer experience. Okay, so um, uh, using Amazon Connect, you can improve the customer satisfaction because you can fully customize your whole experience or the experience of your colors. Okay, so with also Amazon Connect, you can integrate uh, AI services with this. So instead of directly talking to a live agent, they can actually just interact with a chatbot or an AI just to address their concerns. Okay, so that actually saves time both for you and for the agent. Okay, and yeah, so another benefit of using Amazon Connect is that it is easy, simple, and fast setup. Okay, so Amazon Connect, once you if you want to set up, it can actually provide you with a service configuration. Okay, so since with that, it is also easy and fast to set up and manage. So later on, I'll show you what are the steps on how to set up your instance, Amazon Connect instance. Okay, and then with this Amazon Connect, you don't have to be an expert or an IT expert. Okay, so you just have you don't have to be a specialized developer just to set up your Amazon Connect solution. Okay, and this is cost efficient because this service is in a pay-as-you-go model. So what do we mean by that? Okay, so traditionally, before our service, when we use resources, we are paying upfront costs. Okay, so with this, with Amazon Connect, you don't have to pay those upfront costs. So with this, you would only be billed depending on your usage. Okay, so for example, um, well, there may be some scenarios wherein you actually don't have any cost. So with that, you won't be billed with anything. Okay, so as you can see, the cost efficiency of using this service. Okay, so it is scalable and reliable. So as I've mentioned earlier, Amazon Connect is initially built to serve Amazon's contact center needs, right? So it would definitely be highly scalable and also highly available. And since also this is a cloud-based solution, so mentioning cloud-based solution, considering our COVID crisis right now, a lot of us are won't be able to go to the office, right? So if we have cloud-based solutions, what you would just need is like a laptop or a machine or a desktop and an internet connection, and then you can now just access your application, and then you can still continue working from home, right? So that is one of the benefits also of using this Amazon Connect. And then lastly is the integration. So this is open platform, and yes, so it can easily interact with existing CRMs, and then it can also integrate with other AWS services. Okay, so these are the key benefits of using Amazon Connect. Okay, as for the next slide. Okay, so this is how easy it is to set up your Amazon Connect instance. Okay, so first, of course, you'll need an AWS account. Okay, so once you have that, you can actually go to the Amazon Connect. You just have to search for it there, and then yes. So once you are there, these are the steps on how to set up properly your Connect instance. Okay, so first is, of course, you have to set up your identity management. So with this one, you can manage who are the users within that can use your Amazon Connect instance. Okay, so the second one is the administrator account. So this is actually optional, but this is recommended. So as the name states, so this is for administrators. Okay, so for the third, this is for the telephony options. So this is where you are going to set up the configuration for your incoming calls and your outbound calls. So yeah, and then on the fourth, you are going to set up the data storage because, as mentioned also earlier, Amazon Connect automatically records or yeah records your metrics. So for us to properly track those metrics, you can store it into storage in here. Okay, as well as the call recordings. So mentioned also, it can also store those call recordings. So this is where you are going to set up that one. Okay, so the data storage. Okay, so once you have completed this, so your Connect instance is now ready to use. Okay, so how do you test it? So the last step is actually just to claim your phone number. So it's either DID or toll free. And then after you have that number, you can actually test call it. So all of this actually can be done in just 3 to 5 minutes. So can you see how easy it is to just set it up? Right. Okay. Right. So that is for the setup. So let's say you have already set up your Amazon Connect instance and it is ready for use. Okay. So, um, all right, this slide, this shows the basic flow of an incoming call to your Amazon Connect instance. Okay. So as you can see in here, there is an incoming call. So what it would go through first is the contact flow. Okay, so in this contact flow, this is where you are going to set up the prompts, right? So yeah, the prompts, like for example, once we have received the call, what they are going to be prompted to first is sample greeting. So and then the next step after that is that they have to provide their account number. Okay, so this is where we are going to set this up. So this is fully customizable, depending on your needs. Okay. As for the others, yes. So depending on the needs and depending on the configuration, it would be redirected to a respective routing profile and queues. And then for this routing profiles and queues, there are agents that are assigned to those. Okay, so it's still depending on the concern of the user. Okay, all right. So for the agent now, okay, so this is uh this is the contact control panel. Okay, so this is out of the box from Amazon Connect. Okay, so this is where this is what agents can use to handle those calls. Okay, so if you see on the bottom part, these are some of the sample screenshots we can see once the agents use them. So initially, they will be in an offline state or status, and then these are the other status, like for available. If they are available, meaning they would be available for handling incoming calls. Okay, so this is what they are going to see once they see that there is an incoming call queue to that agent, and then this is also what they can see once they are actually connected to the call. Okay, and then after addressing the concern of the customer is the after call work. So this is just used by agents like to take some notes on the call that they have handled. Okay, so as you can see, they can you guys or we can use Amazon Connect to handle those calls using yeah using Amazon Connect. Okay, and we have the tools for us to properly address the concerns of our customers. Okay, all right. Going to the next slide. Okay, so integration with AI. Okay, so this is Amazon Connect is easily integrated. Can be easily integrated with other services and particularly AI services. Okay, so um, you can integrate Amazon Connect with Transcribe. So with Transcribe, you can create a transcript of that actual call for between the agent and between the agent and the customer. Okay, so that is one of the service. So for you can also use comprehend. We use comprehend to detect the sentiment. Let's say, for example, the customer is already irate, so it can act intelligently on its own, like forward it to a supervisor or something like that. Okay, so we can do that in here. Okay, and then we also have translate and poly, and then lastly, you can integrate that with Lex, wherein we are using Lex for the chatbot. Okay, so yes, you can, as you can see, you can easily integrate that with other services of AWS. Okay, particularly AI services. Okay. All right. So for this one, this is a sample contact flow created using Amazon Connect. Okay. So this is the sample scenario in here is this is for an insurance company. Okay. So let's try to hear the sample IVR created for this one.
Julieta Florio, I see you recently filed a claim on your homeowner's policy. Are you calling to check on its status?
Yes, I'd like to know when I'll be paid for the storm damages.
Your claim has been approved and the funds will be deposited in your checking account within 24 hours.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. So that is a simple use case or a simple solution created using Amazon Connect in here. Okay. So just to describe what happened here actually. So an incoming call. So the customer called us using the number provided by Amazon Connect, and actually it automatically retrieved the details of that caller. Okay, so and then based on that one, our chatbot, we are using Lex here. If you noticed, the customer is actually not talking to a live agent in here. So she is talking to a chatbot in here. And yeah, so instead of directly connecting to an agent, we can redirect or handle the request of our customers, a simple request of our customers to our chatbot. So just like this scenario wherein Julia is just checking on the status. Okay, so another scenario.
Julieta Florio,
Oops.
I see you recently.
All right, another scenario is this one. So Eric is calling.
Hello, Eric Barnes. I see you withdrew $5,000 from your account today. Was this a mistake?
Yes, that wasn't me. I need to report fraud.
Okay, I have flagged this as a fraudulent transaction and our team will investigate. The funds will be returned to your account within 2 business days.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
All right. So as you can see, that wasn't even a minute. So the concern of the caller is immediately processed by our chatbot without even talking to a live agent. So there would just be, well, of course there would be a scenario wherein they would prefer talking to a live agent, and you can still do this here in Amazon Connect. Okay, so also just to show to you a sample. So we have I have actually created a sample IVR solution. So this is just a simple IVR solution wherein I just want to hear like a joke or a fun fact. Okay, so I'm just going to dial the number and call it. All right, I'm calling.
Hi, welcome to our Amazon Connect demo. In this call, you will hear some of our finest jokes and fun facts. Now, press 1 if you want to hear a joke. Press 2 if you want to hear a fun fact.
Okay, let me hear a joke.
Did you hear about the guy who broke both his left arm and left leg? He's all right now. Mr. Stark, I don't feel good.
I didn't understand that one, but
Press 1 to go back to the main
let's try
menu.
another joke.
Press 2 to listen to a new joke. Press 3 to listen to a new fun fact. Press 4 to end the call.
Okay. All right. Let's listen to another.
I was wondering why the ball kept getting bigger and bigger. And then it hit me. Mr. Stark, I don't feel
All
good.
right. That was a corny one, but
Press 1 to go back to the main menu.
okay. Let's
Press 2
try
to listen
hear
to a new
fun
joke.
fact. Okay.
Press 3 to listen to a new... Plastic Easter eggs and plastic Easter grass were invented by a man who holds more patents than Thomas Edison.
Oh.
Isn't it interesting? Press 1 to go back to the main menu. Press 2 to listen to a new joke. Press 3 to listen to a new fun fact. Press 4 to end the call.
Okay, I had enough of it, so I'm going to end the call like that. Okay.
Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
All right. So this is a sample IVR solution we have created using Amazon Connect. Okay. To show you how we can create this solution, I'll hand over the floor to June.
Thanks, Pete. Hi, everyone. Good evening. I'm June Paul Bosque, but you can call me June. So I'm also one of the developer lead here in Accenture and as well as the technology architect associate certified. So what I'm going to show you now is to create a simple IVR or interactive voice response using Amazon Connect. But before I proceed, so here are the basic terminologies that you need to know for you to when you want to create IVR using Amazon Connect. So first is the contact flow. So contact flow defines the customer experience with your contact center from start to finish. So basically, contact flow defines how the system or the IVR answers your questions, manage your information throughout the call conversation. So another one is the contact blocks. So contact blocks are the building blocks of your contact flow. So each block is designed for a specific functions a business might want in a contact center. So later I will show you the different contact blocks that you can use if you want to create your own IVR solution. So now so here is one of the sample challenge. Let's say one of the client would like you to create an IVR that will provide the current mobile data usage based on customer account number. And also the IVR will use the customer's preferred language if they want to use English or the Spanish. So I'm going to show you the actual creation of an IVR using Amazon Connect. So uh, here's the Amazon Connect web portal. So to create an simple contact flow, so you just need to navigate it here and click the contact flow page. From the contact flow page, you can see a create contact flow button, the right side. And now, as you can see, here is the contact flow designer of Amazon Connect. So you can build your own IVR solution and interaction here in this designer. And in the left side, you will see here all the available contact blocks. So you can use all of these. It depends on the requirements and use cases you're going to create for your interactive voice response. But right now, for this demo, we will going to use the basic contact blocks that we're usually using in our projects. So so one of the requirement actually is to get the preferred language of the customer if they want to use English or Spanish. So to do that, we need to just to drag the block that we want to use into the designer. So here's the get customer input. So this block will be used to get the customer intent. So for example, so here's the let me minimize this. So here's the configuration that you will modify for you to create to get customer input. So basically, you will put here the message. Usually we're putting options like if you the customer would like to press 1, press 2. So here you can see you can put your message here. So I've actually created a script so that we can save time. So let's say the IVR will say hello and welcome to ABC services. So for English, press 1. For Spanish, press 2. So at the lower part, here's you will configure the condition if the customer will press 1 and if the customer will press 2. So you can add as many as you want for any condition. So but right now, since the requirement is to select if English and Spanish, so we will put 1 and 2 options only. Then click save. Then after configuring your block, you can now connect the previous block into your current block. Now, since we've already configured the get customer input, we will now set the voice. So let's say if the customer would like to use Spanish, so we will use this block to configure the language. So here are actually the supported language of Amazon Connect right now. So let's say we will choose Spanish US. Then you can actually select voice, like if you want to hear Spanish US accent of male voice, so Miguel, or let's say Penelope. Then click save. So what only you need to do is that just to connect the previous node to the set voice node. So let's just drag the node here and connect it in the set voice node. By the way, Amazon Connect contact flow by default is using English language. So I think we don't need to configure the voice for when pressing the press one, since the default is in English. Now, we're done with the first requirement, using the getting the preferred language of the customer. We will now going to get the uh, customer's account number. So for getting the customer's account number, we can actually use again the get customer input. But what I'm going to use now is the other block, the store customer input. Basically, it's all actually the same. The get customer input block and the store customer input block. But the only difference here in the store customer input block is you can save or store that input of the customer into the system. So you can use it in the throughout the conversation. So again, we will put the message before getting the actual customer input. So I'm going to use my provide script. So let's say the IVR will say, please provide your account number to know your current data usage. Then just save it. Then just connect the two blocks to show the actual flows of the conversation. So for the pressed one, you can directly connect it to your store customer input, since the default, like what I've said earlier, is the English. So after we get the customer input, so the account number, we can now check. So we can use the check contact attributes. So this block will be used when we would like to check or validate if the customer input is let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6. So you can validate it using this check contact attributes block. But usually in this process, we are integrating it into the actual databases of the client, so that we can get the actual mobile data usage. But since it will take much time to configure that, I'm just going to create a sample validation if the customer inputs correct account number. So after the customer provides the account number, so it will go to the success. You will just connect it to check contact attributes. So in this block, you are now capable to check whatever the customer's input. So just check the system and here the stored customer input. So at the lower part, you can now create your conditions to check. So just add another condition. So let's say if the stored customer input is equal to, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will going to add the condition. So this block presents how we will check and where the flow will go. For example, if the customer input uh, provides 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so the flow will go here. But if the input is other than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it will go to no match node. So what if the customer provides the correct input like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? So I'll just play a prompt saying, so I created so text to speech or chat. So let's say the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is account is Jan. So you Jan already used 1.2 gig and you only have 800 MB left, and then your subscription will expire on May 1, 2020. Then just click save, and we can now end the call. So as part of the development, we need actually to provide the error handling. So as you can see in each block, there's an error node, so that we can know if the system is doing some, I think, some connection issue or any internal server issue. So for the if we've encountered some errors, so we can just play prompt. So let's say if there's an error, so we will just say, sorry for the inconvenience, our system is currently unavailable, please try again. So we can use this on other nodes. Oh, let me like here. Then, okay, not much. Maybe I'll put it here. Then, okay, is to disconnect. Okay, now I'm done creating my contact flow. So oh, sorry, I just need to name this contact flow. So let's say data usage inquiry. Then we need to publish it. So just click publish. So that's it. But we have a last step. So for the customer to use this IVR, we need to assign this contact flow to a certain number. So we need to claim a phone number. So just navigate the phone number under routing tab, and we will go to phone numbers page. So since our project's already using many numbers, I'm just going to change some numbers and assign my created IVR. So you can search. So for this number, I'm going to assign my contact flow. So data usage. So here it is. So just click save. And that's it. You have your own an IVR. So to test it, I'm using Hangout to call this number and check if I've already published my IVR. So I'm just going to copy my number, and I'm going to Hangouts, then dial the number. So I'm going to test it now by calling the number assigned to that contact flow. So let's check.
Hello and welcome to ABC Services. For English, press 1. For Spanish, press 2.
So I'm going to use English for now.
Please provide your account number to know your current data usage.
So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Hi John, you already used 1.2 gigabytes and you only have 800 megabytes left on your subscription and will expire on May 1st, 2020.
So that's it. So now I'm going to use the Spanish language if I prefer to use Spanish language. So I will press 2.
Hello and welcome to ABC Services. For English, press 1. For Spanish, press 2.
Press 2.
Please provide your account number to know your current data usage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Y John, you already used 1.2 gigabytes and you only have 800 megabytes left on your subscription and will expire on May 1, 2020.
So that's it. So we have now our own IVR. So actually, we can create as many as we can, depending on the use case and requirements of the client. So this is fully customizable, and so I think that's all for the presentation. I think we're open for the Q&A.
Yes. I have one question here from the viewers. One question says that how can you connect this to a database to check or match a customer input? Maybe June, can you please answer that?
Sorry, Jake, can you repeat that? Sorry.
Yes. How can you connect the Amazon Connect to a database to
Yeah, okay,
check or
sure.
match a
Yeah,
customer input?
Amazon Connect is capable of doing integration to the database. So we are using actually other database. Sorry, other service like Lambda. So Amazon Connect uses Lambda function to integrate it to the other AWS services or actually even external APIs. So I think that's the answer.
Yes, and also to add onto that, aside from other services from Amazon, like what Jonas mentioned, like API or Lambda, I don't know if some of you are familiar with Lambda. Lambda is just a function where to get data from database and input it to the API. So in combination with the other services of Amazon, we're able to get data either from existing RDS services, that's the Amazon databases, or external or on-prem databases as well. Okay, another question, maybe Pip, you can answer. How to extract the data, such as the user's number of data left out of their total data for the response?
I think this also, our answer on the previous question also applies to this one. So yeah, so for some of our, if we need some logic, we can easily integrate Lambda functions with Amazon Connect, and we can make other calls to APIs to, if you already have existing APIs, just to achieve or to get what we need from that Yeah.
In addition to that, if you would like to get the specific phone user's number used to call the IVR, actually Amazon Connect provides the predefined metadata. So you can actually use that. So like what I've showed earlier, so I've used the provided input of the customer, but that's not it. So you can actually use other data like the predefined, and you can get the specific user's phone number used to dial that number.
Okay, thanks, June. Another question. How does it manage simultaneous calls or queue? Maybe Pip, you can answer that.
Yeah, for that one, it's already provided by Amazon Connect. I think the default is 10, if I'm not mistaken, wherein you can handle concurrent calls, and then it is already managed on the back end or on the side of AWS. Since what we have said earlier, actually this is a serverless service wherein we don't manage anything. So on the background, AWS is the one responsible on how we can manage those simultaneous calls. But yes, we can definitely do concurrent or simultaneous calls in the queue. And
Uh,
yep.
what's again
Yes, sir.
the maximum number of calls it can handle? Is it it's thousand of calls, right, simultaneously for Amazon Connect?
I think 100 concurrent calls, Jay.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So you
But
can have multiple. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
to add the Pip's answer, actually there's a black existing block in the contact flow that you can distribute the customers by percentage. So you can set for example this queue. You can provide at least 80% of the customer will to this route, and the other 20% will go to this queue. So something like that. So it's up to you, since you will be the one who will provide the exact percentage for each branches or for each queues. So I think you can utilize that block.
Yes, it's very customizable. Depends on your current situation or current setup. We can customize Amazon Connect. Uh, anything else? I think that's it. Okay. I think that's it. In summary, just to recap this webinar, Amazon Connect, in combination with the other AWS services, can be described as a call center in a box. So it helps save companies infra cost and also manpower cost, depending on the setup and the design. So what I've mentioned earlier, it is very customizable, and actually Accenture has a solution, and we call it ACE Plus. So and also this particular solution, we also use this in Accenture. So our password reset, the global password reset is running this solution that we made for Accenture. Okay, so I think that's it. Thank you very much for your participation and for attending this webinar. We'd love to hear from your feedback on tonight's session. Please go to menti.com and use the code 357377. Again, please go to menti.com. It's menti.com and use the code 357377 just to answer the short survey for this webinar, so we can improve and continue to deliver quality webinars for diverse audiences. Okay, so thank you for attending the webinar. We hope that you've learned something tonight. Until the next webinar, just please look out for the Facebook posting. And thank you very much, and keep safe. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.